Are now ready. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia, 5'10" tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds, and he's got a reach of 70 inches. And he'll be squaring off against Amir King Khan, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, and he's got that reach of 71 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
King Ryan. Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Those counter punches have to hurt. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Missing with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now, relax. Just the same again.
What you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting back
here, and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused. Don't rest.
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work.
You done all that work in camp. You got to get
timing already. The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few...
that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset.
The jab's working nice.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Let's go out there and get
into the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You'd like to see more jabs. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. The straight right just misses. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. The jab's good.
Focus back or jab back. It's boxing. Just be smart.
It works. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great.
And there's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on it.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch caught him clean. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Good counter punch. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hook was off target. The perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get your breath back. Good work.
You win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear, and he'll start tiring out.
Well, come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The jab doesn't quite connect. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
These punches coming from every angle. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those...
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their... This is the beginning of round 6. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Missing with the hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble, and he just put Amir Khan down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That...
1, 2, 3, 4. Company.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He's been... Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Missing with the hook. Tried to score with a jab. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sanity, are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. What a huge momentum swing. And there's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That jab doesn't score. These uppercuts are scoring. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Looking to land the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is...
Boy Crypto back with another live stream. I know you guys just saw this fight. I had to lock in. This guy was really good. Shout out to him. What's up, DC Legend? What up, Chops? What up, Anime? Who else is in the chat? Yo, Will, what's up, man? What's going on? Make sure you guys hit the like button. I had to lock in to get the win. I had to lock in to get the win. I think I fought him before. I'm not sure, but he's a hard cookie, man. He's a hard cookie to crumble, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, ABG, what up? Shit, I would like to see ABG fight that boy. He cold with it. I had to just be patient and, you know what I'm saying, and just figure it out. Because he knocked me down twice, so I had to hit him twice again. You already know I'm uploading that fight. That shit was one of them fights where you be like, woo, he had me scared, but I held it down, though. I held it down. So what do you guys feel about the news that we getting, supposedly, allegedly, we getting another update and a DLC pack by the end of this month? We don't know the exact day, but going towards the end of the month, we should be getting a new DLC pack and a new improved update, a real patch coming up. Supposedly it's going to tighten stuff up that we all arguing about. Not arguing, complaining about. Crazy work, man. Damn, that was my first fight. That shit was no joke, man. I was expecting to fight like a lower tier fighter. You know, just to like stretch out a little bit. Sheesh. Yo, man, everybody's really, really good with Ryan Garcia. Yo, Pago, what up? What up? Salute, my bro. Tetro, what up? Chilling, man. Shit, man. They gave me a first fight that was crazy. This dude ends cycle 713. He just started, or maybe he's like starting a new account because he got a lot of experience. You could tell. 39 wins, 10 losses. He's not easy to beat, bro. Just letting you guys know. He's definitely one of them ones. So make sure everything's all right here on my channel. Make sure I got the commercials going and flowing. All right, I'm gonna upload that fight. Not sure, his name looks so familiar. I probably fought him before, I'm not sure. Insight 713. Crypto versus Insight. How to stop. Crypto versus Insight. Yeah, how to stop a riot from happening. Right? What you guys think? What do you guys think of that title? And today's content is brought to you by Budweiser and sponsored by Joan L. Care and distributed by the UK. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, wanker? And Budweiser. Crypto Color like and subscribe. Alright, so I am downloading the download of the downloads of the uploads of the uploads. Today's the day, mate. Today's the frickin' day. What a hard fight. What a hard fight, everybody. What's going on, Zeus? I've been seeing you everywhere, here and there, in other people's chats, inciting a lot of riots and stuff of that manner. I highly suggest you take it easy, brother, before I send you an invite on the Butterbean Challenge. We don't want to go there again. We do not want to go there, Mr. Zeus, with the juice. Now, what's up, Zeus? Hit the like button. What up? Will, what's up? Will say use Klitschko. Klitschko. Jeez. Yo, he was good, man. DBZ, what's going on with you, playboy? I just fought another good dude, man. He probably, yo, I'm telling you, that dude, that's like his like burner account or something. He's somebody else. He said the younger one. Crypto, what's a wanker? What's a bloody wanker? You're gonna have to ask DBZ or Pago. I knew he was gonna say that a wanker is crypto. Yo, you just missed a great fight, DBZ. I'm actually uploading the fight because, yo, this dude got a small ass record, but he's dangerous, man. Dangerous brother. His name is Insight, some shit like that. And then earlier I fought that dude. I hope you guys check out that video. Zeus, show me some love. It's what's his name? Slug. He's in the community. He be in the chat chilling with us, chopping it up, showing love. I fought him on my other live the other day. He got the dub. I caught him this morning, bro. I had no mercy, man. I had to do what I had to do, man, and I got the dub. It's called Crypto versus Slug. How to catch a slug. A wanker is a wankster, to my knowledge. Remember that song 50 Cent Wankster? You ain't a friend of mine, you ain't a pen of mine. Crazy, yo. If I match up with the boy again, I'm backing out. There's no rematches today, brother.
We've got high hopes for this contest.
Gonna have to move on to other fights.
Really good
Had me sweating.
Alongside me,
Oh, this guy's another Ryan Garcia. This dude probably gonna beat my butt.
It's time now.
The Globe 24, 177 wins, 36 losses. Woo!
Weighed in at 61 kilos, bang on. He's 178 centimeters tall. It's King Rye.
See how the first round goes. If he's too good for me or the connection's fucked up, then, you know, I'm out of here, cuz. I'm out of here.
Those hands tonight, they are as fast as they come.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now it's time.
Because I just had a crazy fight. It's hard for me to have, like, back-to-back fights against people that are really good. That shit gives me a headache. DBZ, you beat everybody. It doesn't count. You're like the top two in the whole world between you and Justin. Once you guys fight, the winner out of that, we're going to be like, yo, that person is number one and the other person's number two.
Here we go for round one. Got him with a left hook.
Bloody wanker.
Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five.
Look at back. Hold it right there. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Good looking jab. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Can you imagine walking into this time, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Back, keep your focus back. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Getting your time in. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right?
A few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great one.
You're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there, switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
Get your mind back on, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
He weren't loading up, but he was still landing your power shots. Good work.
Get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back.
Fence on him and think about what to do. Good work.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Go back at this. Great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Hook misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They got out of the way of that right hook. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Got out of the way of that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. How about that time counter shot? halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And that left-handed jab doesn't quite score. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Parries that jab away. And that hook misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That hook doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. And there's the bell for round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Jab slightly off target. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. But here we go. It's round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That right hook won't score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, you know, in this division, you gotta have speed and you gotta have footwork, or you're gonna be a cooked goose.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
You missed with that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Propel some.
Round 8, and we're off again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What an upset this could be as Khan is down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. I can't believe it. They are giving up. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
Don't mess everything up. I had my hands up, I promise you. My finger was glued to R2, and the punch went through, and then he knocked me down, bro. That shit just killed the last round. It's like, fuck. But he won it, man. Just because DBZ beat this guy doesn't mean we all gonna beat this guy. Keep that in mind. DBZ probably beat the crap out of this guy, but he's the best. I'm trying to get up there. Yo, I promise you guys, I was holding my block up, and he hit me, and I got knocked down. It is what it is. Bloody wanker. So this Sky, the Sky was a different fight, man. Oh, it happened to Sky too? Oh, man. I was hanging in there, man. I was, bro, but another one bites the dust. What's up, Aztec? Make sure you hit the like button. What up, everybody? I just had a crazy first fight. It was a guy good like him. I won that one, but it's hard for me to fight good fighters back to back. You guys who know me, y'all already know I could do one good fight, then I need a break, but I chose to just go ahead. Good fight, bro. A bloody wanker. Precisely. What up, man? Hit the like button, man. Don't forget. What a scrubber. Shit, damn, bro. I was this close, bro. Then he knocked me down. And my hands was up, man. Come on, Undisputed. You got to fix the blocking. Bro, my finger was on R2 like rice and beans, bro. And that punch just went through on some disrespectful shit. And I had him in the beginning of the fight. I was on a little flow. I knocked him down, I think twice. Damn, I'm fighting him again? Oh, hell no.
How have I got these ringside seats?
Y'all guys think I should do the rematch, or should I back out?
King Rye Garcia, 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5'10" tall with a reach of 70 inches. And facing him in this bout, Amir King Khan, 100. Up first, it's Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters. Usually you don't need a... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? The straight right just misses. Counter punching. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment will make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. That jab just missed with the left hand. It's bombs away. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. And there's the bell for round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Blocks that left hook. Good defense stopping that jab. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
That counter shot lands. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And he misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. They block the jab. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. I don't think it's going to be... Oh, right there! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These two fighters are made for one another. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just misses with that jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Yo, he got it, guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat him this fight. It's looking bad, looking bad. It's like every time I win a round, it's hard for me to do that same shit the next round.
Time for the fifth round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
So good, you can't win them all.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Swing and a miss with the hook.
Yo, MRQ, what up, man? I just be messing with you, man. My bad, bro.
Quick lightweights.
We was on It's Mega's chat, and I was talking a little crap. My bad, bro.
They are not going to move, but then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a...
Don't worry, Mega gonna still give you a fight. Don't worry about it, bro.
This is the danger spot.
This is a high-octane battle.
He said, nah, keep that same energy, God. Look, my punch is not connecting, and the first fight, there was a lot of ghost punching that was fucking up. Like, you know, I needed to win a round or two. Yeah, no, I wasn't talking smack about him. I was just telling this Mega that I won. Go check out the video. I'm gonna have to catch Globe another day, bro. Today's not the day to beat Globe.
That will do it. They want no more.
No, I did good the first fight. The second one, no way, bro. The chapstick is here. He got that. I'm not going to force myself to win a fight that I'm just... It's over, man. It's fucking over. I couldn't run around the globe. I heard the connection was really good at bantamweight. That's what Zeus was saying. Let's give it a try. Let's get up out of there. You mean I quit every day, Chops? What the hell are you talking about? I get my ass kicked all the time. See, I fought somebody just like Globe when I first started to stream. He messaged me laughing out loud. I'm like, yo, you the man, bro. You the man. You the man. You the man today. Who am I fighting now? I'll get on Call of Duty after I eat. My food just got here. So I'm gonna just fight this match, then I'm gonna eat, then we'll do some Call of Duty. Yo, Mick, you gotta get Call of Duty, bro. Globe just messaged me, put 1,000 smiley faces, bro. So good, it comes with the territory, bro. Zeus was saying the other day that the connection is really good on bantamweight, but I'm fighting this guy, he got like 1 bar. And for those of you out there that do experience losses, don't worry, we get in another update. There's still a lot of ghost punching and a lot of punches that you do throw to the body. They don't connect when you're trying to win by points. So don't be too hard on yourself. You're gonna bump into these matches where everything doesn't go your way. The punches don't always connect, and you just gotta figure out some way to deal with it. Either you adjust to it or you find a way to win, but don't give up. We gotta have faith. Hopefully I'll get a little better and I'll fight Globe on a better connection and I'll get the dub the next time. Well, my punches are actually hitting a lot more in the bantamweight. Chops, you got to see the first fight. I fought somebody that was just as good as Globe, and I got the dub. But after that, I don't know if I could do that twice in a row, 3 times. It's hard for me to fight these dudes, man. Back to back. Globe texted me saying you was easy, said you can't ever beat him. Sheesh. Well, we'll see. Remember, I always bump into them on a good day. Don't worry about it. Shit, the other day when I fought Slug did the same thing to me, bro. Like, I couldn't beat him. Then today I bumped into him in the morning, and look what happened. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to eat. When my next stream is going to be Call of Duty. Make sure you guys check out my videos that I uploaded. Always show some support. And it's okay to lose, bro. As long as you lose to somebody that's really good, then everything should be okay. But remember, y'all, you live to fight another day. Your boy, Cryptic Color Light. Like and subscribe.